Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for April 21st, 2017. For your Friday, we're going to have a cold front that's going to be moving through early this morning, and that's going to bring us some chance for some showers and also an isolated thunderstorm across the region this morning. This is not going to be an all-day thing, and I do think once this front clears by late morning or so, we will have skies become partly cloudy today. So it'll also be very warm. Temperatures will be in the middle 70s in some locations, especially in our central and southern areas, maybe even upper 70s down here by Philadelphia is what we're forecasting today. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulator radar. I'm going to start this off at 5 a.m. and move this forward. These are going to be 1-hour increments every time it moves. So this is 6, 7, 8. You can see these showers and scattered thunderstorms still around at 8 a.m. And then here is 9, 10. And you have maybe some residual showers hanging around, but then that is out of here before noon, and then we have skies becoming partly cloudy behind this. So not expecting this to linger, and do expect partly cloudy skies to continue. We're going to have a secondary front that's going to come in behind this, a reinforcing secondary front. And because we're going to have the heat of the day kind of helping this a little bit, once the sun comes out early afternoon, this line that comes through the second time, which will mainly be for southeastern areas, southeast PA, from Lancaster over to Philly, down to South Jersey, Delaware, that could produce another round of thunderstorms. And nothing severe, it doesn't look like, but a few isolated thunderstorms you can see trying to form along a line here, heading into the early evening hours. And this is now 8 o'clock at night. Here is 5, so you can see the line is back here by just west of Philadelphia all the way down to the Baltimore, Washington area. So we will look for a line of storms possible later in the day on Friday from that secondary front coming through. But with that secondary front, that's when the cold air push or cooler air push will come. This first one is kind of dying out. It's with the second front when it actually pushes through, which is right here in the evening. Once that comes through and high pressure builds in behind it, we're going to become partly cloudy overnight, but we're also going to have temperatures dropping off. So we're going to have another warm day today ahead of that secondary front. And then once we get past this, this front will sag off to the south. And here's a look at Saturday. We have this system down to the south, and this has been all over the place on model guidance this week. This looked like it's going to be a significant rainfall possibly for our region, and now looks like it will not be a significant rainfall for our region. Matter of fact, just a lot of our places in our coverage area will not see anything from this. The areas we're going to think that we'll have the opportunity for showers are probably south of this line right here. North of there, be very isolated. Anything north of there, probably just mostly cloudy on Saturday. So we'll influence our weather, keeping us mostly cloudy on Saturday. This is also sped up. Before it looked like it was going to be a Sunday thing, that it was going to slow down. And but you see here on Saturday afternoon, especially afternoon and evening, very southern portions of Pennsylvania all the way over to southern New Jersey and Delaware have the opportunity for some scattered showers to move through. And you can see that's staying south of the region. The reason it's doing that is you have high pressure up to the north that's building in, and with this high, it's actually going to be forcing this further south. This is as far north as it gets, folks, and that's it. And it's actually, when we get to Sunday, it's going to force it even further south. Watch what it does here. Here we get to early Sunday morning. Look what happens. It pushes it off to the south, so the low consolidates over the southeastern portions of the United States as high pressure builds into the north. That means we're going to have skies, maybe some clouds early in the morning, but giving way to partly cloudy skies now on Sunday. So if you had plans on Sunday, this is great news. Go further into Monday, we stay partly cloudy on Monday, but do you see the system starting to try to creep up the coast here again? I do think you have the opportunity for, if this gets close enough, I'll keep an eye on it, but looks like maybe it's going to be mainly Tuesday. Here's Tuesday morning, and you can see it coming very close, coming up the coast here with this band of rain. It will at least be cloudy in these regions here. It's uncertain if you get into the precipitation. I think that's your precipitation buffer right there. If there points from this line eastward, right now it looks like an opportunity for showers on Tuesday, but these clouds are going to extend well back here, so you're going to be cloudy or mostly cloudy even back here in central PA, because this is going to be so close, even if you're not raining. So then this system continues off the north, so by the time you get to Tuesday evening, it's pulling away. As you can see by this image here, it's pulling away from the region. We have another weak system coming through the Great Lakes here, very weak shortwave that could produce a few late day showers on Wednesday, but this is falling apart as it moves east. And then finally we get into Thursday, may have a few more showers as a warm front lifts off to the north. But the big story next week is once this front moves off to the north, it's going to get really, really warm. It's going to be warm, above normal temperatures Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like, after having several days at or maybe even slightly below normal with those clouds, the days that have the clouds, like Saturday and again on Tuesday. Otherwise, it's going to be near normal. But then once you get to Wednesday and Thursday, it gets warmer, and then it's going to get really warm, we think, as we head toward the very end of the month and into the month of May. In the beginning of May, it's going to have several days in the 80s again. It looks like as we are turning the corner now into later in spring. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is our outlook for April 21st, 2017. Have a great Friday.